How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to talk about how to build muscle, how to bulk up for skinny guys. So I got this question from a subscriber. He wants to know, again, how to bulk up when you're skinny. So the number one mistake I see all the time from people who are trying to build muscle, who are skinny, is they do not track their calories. Simply, you have to track your calories and you have to eat more than what you're currently eating. If you're 135 pounds, 150 pounds, or you think you're skinny, and in the last 3 to 4 months you haven't gained a single pound of body weight, the answer is not in your training, it's not in your rest. The answer is you're not tracking your calories and you are not eating enough food. Every month you should be gaining 1 to 2 pounds. If you are not eating correctly, you are not tracking your calories. That is by far the number one rule that you guys should know, you guys should understand, is that you have to track your calories. So again, look in your journal. You guys should be weighing yourself 3 to 4 times a week, in the morning or at night, whatever you want to do. If you look in the past 2 to 3 months, you haven't added a pound of body weight. What makes you guys think you added any muscle at all? It's very simple. If you haven't added any weight, you won't have added any muscle. It's that simple. You have to gain body weight. Again, do it slowly, 1 to 2 pounds each month. That's it. Second mistake I see all the time, people may have the nutrition down, they may be tracking the calories, but in the gym, they are fucking this up royally. Generally, in the gym, I see people doing way too many isolation exercises and barely any compound movements. If you go into the gym and you're doing a machine bench press, Smith machine military press, you guys are doing a ton of calf raises, leg presses, chest flies, then you guys are doing yourself a disservice. When you go into the gym, you should be doing front squats, high bar back squats, deadlifts, barbell rows, standing military presses. Those should be your bread and butter movements. Bench press. Again, those should be your bread and butter movements. In my opinion and my advice, what I like to do is I like to do 2 compound movements for every isolation exercise. So a good example, Monday for me right now, I'm doing a high bar paused back squat. Right after that, I'll do deadlifts. Right after that, I will do barbell curls. Some people like to think barbell curls is a compound movement, but in my opinion, that is isolation. So as you guys can see, that is what I do. If you guys are doing too many isolation movements, you are wasting your time. Isolation movements maybe account for maybe 2% of your gains, if that. All your muscle, all your gains, everything is going to be coming from those compound movements. Again, bench press, military press, deadlift, high bar squat, front squat, military press, barbell row. Those are your bread and butter movements. Get good at them, add strength in them. Another thing to keep in mind is that for your movements, such as the deadlift, you can go from 130 pounds and work your way up eventually to say 500 to 600 pounds. If you're starting to do, say, a machine arm curl or something like that, you may do 40 pounds. In a year, you may be lucky if you're doing 70 pounds. So as you can see, in a year, you can maybe add 30 pounds on that movement. If you do deadlifts, guaranteed in a year, if you're a beginner, you can easily add 100 pounds to your deadlift. If you're doing 225, easily in a year, you can easily be doing 315, probably closer to 405. So the more weight you can gain on a movement, the better the potential that it will be for you to build muscle. So that is the main thing you guys should do if you are trying to bulk up. You guys want to be fucking jacked. You guys want big muscles. Again, strength training, hitting the big compound movements. You can do isolation movements still. I like to do barbell curls, overhead extensions, stuff like that, skull crushers. That works. But again, the main thing you should know for bulking up, if you're skinny, track your calories, eat more food, and use the main compound movements. End the video, tap the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and like the video. Peace.